guys, this is Anshuman Rao and welcome back to another video. So this video is gonna be about how I again fucked up my trading account due to forced trading. This is the one of the problems that every retail trader faces, and most of the trading gurus in YouTube don't discuss about this problem and how to overcome this. Although this is a psychological problem and we have to solve, the trader have to solve itself by training his mind, but still then nobody talks about it very much. There are problems like which are actually problems which they have to be focused on and they have to be solved. Problems like over leveraging and over risking and over position sizing and over trading, and problems like this are very famous, and yet they are very important to be you know very important to be improved. And one of the problems like this is forced trading, due to which I fucked up my trading account today. As you can see, yesterday we made very good profits. Let me show you in my MetaTrader. Let me log in into my MetaTrader and show you the trading history of the funded account that I have been using since, I guess, 5 days. It has not been even a week, and I have learned many things due to this in this whole journey in this 5 days, because I mostly trading tells about who you are actually, whether you are greedy, whether you are impatient. It just reveals all of the things just like that. So let me take up the toolbox, and this is the trading history overall. Navigator, yeah. So let me show you the account. This is the account 781191106, and this is the trading history, guys. So let me show you, let me summarize you about all my trading profits, and this one is all are in sequence wise. So let me zoom out, so sorry, zoom in, and as you can see here, um, first order was executed in GBP and it was a mostly not a good trade, and it was a good trade actually, because this is a partial quantity booking actually. So yeah, GBP this was a good trade, and then booking small losses. This is a okay, this was also a partial quantity booking. Then the trade has been, this is something I would not recommend it, I would not recommend, because in $6,000 if you are taking 3-digit losses, then it's not acceptable. In $6,000 max loss should be, if you take 1%, then the max loss should be $62 max to max, which is, I understand, little bit more than 1%. 1% of $6,000 is $60. Like if you would risk 1% per trade, that is $60 a vessel. But while coming in drawdown, if you book partial quantities, that will eventually, gradually, you will lose less than 1% if even the stop loss gets hit. And this is something I will not recommend you guys taking three digit three digit losses. I will not recommend you in $6,000 account or $5,000 accounts. Like most of the retail traders who are watching this, who are into prop firms and prop trading, they mostly be like trading in $5,000 or $6,000 account. And this is the let me show you. This is initial balance of this account was $6,000, and let me show you in my funded next account. This is the account. This is the account I have been trading since last 5 days, and let me show you the overview. Yeah, this is the account. Let it log in. It's taking a little bit time. Okay, no problem. So yeah, this is the account. This is the account. Anshuman Rao, my name, and this is the login ID. You can match it in the video. This is the login ID. It's taking a little bit time. Okay, we can wait. No problem. Yeah, it's loaded. So as you can see, I have failed the daily loss limit, and eventually my account is breached. You can consider that my account is breached. And let me show you the trading history, the trading overview. And yeah, in next videos I will also tell you the importance of this data. If you are even, if you are even learning, if you are even in a learning phase of trading, like you might be trading in demo accounts, but I will not suggest you to trade demo accounts in any brokerage like Xness or etc. I will rather recommend you to trade free trial accounts or free or demo funded accounts, due to which you will maintain a data, because even if you even pass the account, or if even if you breach the account, in history it is stored, and these datas are stored, like like you know every single one of my trades are stored here. And based on that, this is the overall calculation, like equity and balance, okay, the profitability, the average winning trade, the average losing trade. Tradezilla is one of the trading journals software, which is paid, but this is something that is free, guys, like Funded Next, or any prop firm which provides you know free trial accounts or free funded accounts, the demo accounts especially. So you can see lot size, average RR, average risk to reward ratio, win rate, the most important, the loss rate most important, profit factor, especially the best trade and the worst trade, and longs won, shorts won, and gross profit and gross loss. So these are the something, this something are the trading data, which I think every beginner trader should maintain, and every beginner trader should focus on maintaining this data whole throughout this journey, so he or she can look back and realize that how, what are the mistakes, and how to overcome them. So the problem about this Funded Next Firm is just the servers are little bit weak, they can't handle traffic. So this is also data. I have started this around November 14, and now it is November 21. So this is the progress graph, you can see here. um, Progress graph, the equity and balance was around 6,000, which is the initial balance, you can see here. And on November 15 it was $6,100, so it's increased due to good trades. I showed you that GBP JPY trades, partial quantity booking of $70 and $12, and that due to that trade, $100 was increased here. And in the next day, okay, pretty much I didn't trade much. I think it was a Sunday or something like that, and I didn't trade in November 16, so the balance and equity is same. Basically November 16 and November 17 was Sunday and Saturday, because the problem is that when setups don't occur, I usually force trade, and that is my biggest mistake I have to note down in this video. And also I will recommend you all guys to look upon this mistake. This forced trading is one of the biggest mistakes that retail traders perform. So this is one of the mistakes I have, and also you have to like rectify this mistake. So this November 17 and November 16 was a holiday, market holiday, Saturday Sunday. Then as soon as the market opens, I face a huge losing streak. Monday starts, $921, almost $79 loss, due to poor risk management or over trading. Then a huge losing streak comes down, and the balance and equity drops down to 798, 5798. Then this increase, you can see this increase from 5798 to 6010, pretty much break even. That was due to this trade, this these two trades right here, these two trades right here. These two trades were amazing. These two trades were taken in the London. The story behind these two trades are, these were completely in my setup, and this were let me show you. Are this the two trades? Yeah, these are the two trades. These were the two trades that brought me into break even again. And I think, as these two trades were executed at the perfect time and in the perfect environment, I think that if I would have acted patiently with this funded account, and if I would have placed orders in the same time as these two trades were placed during those times in the London Open, which is pre-London and London Open, during those times, uh, particularly 1:30 in Indian Standard Time per 1:30 IST, so 1:30 p.m. So during those times I executed those orders, and this were according to my setup. So volume kicks in, it moves in a certain direction, in a particular direction, and there is no much uncertainty. During New York session, the problem with markets, the problem with gold is there is volume, no problem. There are huge points to be covered and huge money is to be made, but the problem is the market is uncertain most of the times in New York session, especially in New York session and London session overlap. So this is one of the biggest problems. This is one of the biggest key things I have noticed during this years of trading. So due to this two trades, I will not say much anymore because the video will be extremely long. So due to this 88 and $125 trade, which was extremely well and extremely executed in well conditions and extremely under my setup, and due to this trade, from loss, from a heavy drawdown to pretty much break even and pretty much positive, you can say, I just jumped just one trade. I just added some quantity within this trade. So it just takes one good trade to cover all three trade losses, losing trades. It just takes one trade to cover up those things. So I jumped again into pretty much a little bit positive. Then you can see this steep fall under one day. This is due to, I will say, due to forced trades, due to over leveraging, due to gambling mindset, due to over risking, over leveraging. I mentioned that earlier. Okay, no problem. And also I would say the most the problem thing here was forced trades. If I would have not traded today, I think that 21 November 21, this would be here, which is the equity and balance would have been remained unchanged, because today there was no setup during London Open and London sessions. So I forcefully trade in New York sessions, which is not my expertise, and I faced a heavy drawdown. So this is one of the problems nobody talks about, which is forced trading. So these are the losing trades. These are the losing trades. Due to these trades, I faced that heavy steep fall, and yeah, this is all the data I have of this 5 days funded account journey, and this was all for the video, guys. This was all, and the most important thing I have to mention is that we have to, like, not only you and not only me, but everyone who trades prop firms or even their personal capital, everyone has to rectify a mistake alongside with over trading, over leveraging and stuff like that. Everyone has to also focus on forced trades, and you don't ever have to force trade. If a trading setup is not formed according to your setup, if the market conditions are not you know performing, and in your session, if you are trading London session, or if you are trading New York session, or if you are trading Asian session, if your set if just trade a particular session, one session, one pair, one strategy. If that doesn't occur in that day, don't trade at all. And you have to, the most you know challenging thing in this trading business is how to stay cash. And it is every business, even if you open a company, even if you open a restaurant business, whatever you can say, even if you are even a small tea business or coffee business, the most problematic thing will be how to stay cash. Like, okay, you can avoid losses, no problem, but the thing is, can you stay cash? Because if you can stay cash, profits will eventually come. So this was it. This was all for the video, guys. So mentioning that most important thing, the forced trades. We should avoid forced trading. This was all for the video, guys. Thank you. Bye bye. Peace out.